story to tell. In recent years, the People's Liberation Army Air Force has been equipped with the J-16 heavy fighters in increasing numbers. The Taiwan Strait is where the J-16 regularly conducts patrols along with other Chinese aircraft. The J-16 is derived from the Soviet Su-27 flanker design, and it is considered the most complex design. This is also the early version of flanker using active electronically scanned array radar. The J-16 is said to have advanced stealth coatings, modern avionics and electronic warfare systems, and the PL-15 long-range missile, which is self-guided by AESA radar. Currently, the J-16 plays the role of the main fighter of the Chinese Air Force, cooperating with other aircraft such as J-11, J-10, J-7, and H-6 bomber near Taiwan. The J-16 also serves as an escort for other military aircraft, such as the KJ-500 airborne early warning aircraft and Y-8 anti-submarine warfare aircraft. The Taiwan Strait is only about 130 kilometers wide, currently considered the hottest sea in the world. Stakeholders regularly take actions that cause tensions in the region. The Taipei government is not recognized by the United Nations, but Taiwan still receives fighters and other modern weapons from the United States. Of course, the US refused to supply Taiwan with modern F-35 stealth fighters, but only sold to Taiwan the modernized light fighter F-16V, but fully capable of confronting Chinese fighters. Currently, Taiwan does not have many modern fighters. Meanwhile, the Chinese Air Force has deployed many aircraft with superior combat performance compared to Taiwanese fighters, frequently infiltrated Taiwan's airspace as a show of force. If a war occurs now and in the near future, it is expected that the People's Liberation Army Air Force J-16 will act as a main combat force, taking on both the task of intercepting and destroying surface and ground targets. The J-16 made its maiden flight on October 17, 2011, and it is gradually replacing older fighters like the J-7. Compared with the current fighters of the Taiwan Self-Defense Force, the J-16 has a larger radar and much better anti-jamming capability, low radar signature and armed with advanced PL-15 air-to-air missile, and has a longer range than any of the island's missiles, is a significant advantage of the J-16. The J-16 has a lower operation cost and is much cheaper than the J-20 5th-generation stealth fighter. It is more versatile and well-suited to air-to-ground missions, meaning it could play a more important role in a potential war in the Taiwan Strait. In a conflict, the People's Liberation Army Air Force J-20 stealth fighter could be devoted to dealing with third parties, such as the US and Japan, while the J-16 will overwhelm Taiwan's fighters. Taiwan recently ordered 66 F-16Vs from the US. This is the most upgraded version of the famous F-16 series, equipped with many technologies of fifth-generation fighters, such as EASA radar, M120C air-to-emitters. Taiwan is completely confident with the F-16V that it can confront China's J-16 fairly. However, delivery of this aircraft begins at the end of 2026. Therefore, at this time, Taiwan has no aircraft that is a worthy opponent of the J-16. My video about the Chinese J-16 fighter ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos. Tạm biệt và hẹn gặp lại quý vị và các bạn trong các video tiếp theo.